quodque cupid sperat suaquilum oracula fallant. Oh, okay, and the subject here, of course, is Apollo, and what he wishes, he hopes for, and this is your subject here, sua oracula, his oracles deceive him. And of course, that's funny because he's a god of prophecy, and, he's deluding himself, as it were. Utque leves stipuli demptis adolentor aristis, ut facibus saepes ardent. Okay, so we are jumping into a simile here. And just like the subject, leves stipuli, that is the little stubble in the fields, is burned. When is it burned? When this ablative absolute happens. When the crops have been removed. So just like when the stubble of the little stubble of the field is burned with the crops having removed, just like when saepes, there's your subject, don't mix that up with the adverb saepe. This is nominative plural. It means the bushes or the hedges. When the hedges burn because of torches, that's ablative there, facibus. Hey, didn't we see that word face in the beginning, Cupid's torch? So just like when the bushes are burned by torches, quas forte viator vel nemes admovit vel jam sub luce reliquit. And then we've got this nifty relative clause describing the torches which, by chance, a traveler, apparently he's like a slacker traveler who randomly causes forest fires, a traveler either moved too much or now has left beneath the sun, so maybe he neglected his campfire. So he's saying just like when the stubble of the harvest is burned or the bushes catch on fire because of a random, irresponsible traveler, thus, sic Deus in flammis abiet. Thus the god went into the flames. Notice that prepositional phrase there. Sic pictore toto uriter et sterilem sperando nutrit amorem. Thus, in his entire breast, as opposed to like half the breast, he is burned. And, let's see, sterilem, accusative, of course, goes all the way down there. He nourishes a sterile love. I think he means like a love that he has no shot because she wants to be a perpetual virgin. He nourishes it by this gerund, by hoping. Notice ND, it's either gerund or gerundive. There's no reason for it to be an adjective, so we have a gerund in the ablative case, by hoping. Okay, spectat in ornatos calo pendere capillos. So what does he see? Oh, well, we talked about her hair, didn't we? Her undecorated hair. We've got an accusative infinitive here because spectat, of course, is a sensing verb. He sees that her unadorned hair hangs on her neck. Et quid si commantor iet? And he says, what if it was combed? Because, he's in love with her, and the first thing he wants to do is change her hairstyle. Videt igne mecantes sideribus similes oculos. And he sees, what does he see? Well, not this, because that's ablative, something about gleaming with fire. This is the direct object, mecantes. So what is gleaming with fire? Oh, eyes similar to the dative, to stars. He sees eyes gleaming with fire, and these eyes that are gleaming with fire are similar to stars. Oh, how romantic. Fix your hair, and your eyes are shiny. And what else does he see? Oscula, quae non esse vidissa satis. Okay, so he sees. Now, this one could be her mouth or her face, but probably her mouth, because he sees her mouth, which is not enough to have seen. So it's not enough for him to see her mouth. He probably wants to kiss it too. Laudat digitos manusque, and he praises her fingers and her hands. He apparently likes all sorts of things about her physical form.